Hi, my name is Subhah Agarwal, and I'm a math expert. And today we're going to go over how to factor trinomials on a TI-84. So in the TI-84, there is no built-in factoring program. So basically, a way around that is to graph the equation and solve for the zeros. And you can use that to write out your factors. And the way you would do that is you go into the y equals. You're going to type in your polynomial. First thing, put in your polynomial and y equals. The second thing you're going to do is hit the graph button, which is going to graph that polynomial, in this case trinomial, that you just entered. Graphy, why is there y there? Graph button. Third thing we're going to do to solve for the zeros is if you hit the second key and then you hit the trace, it's going to pull up a menu of options. In option 2, option number 2 should be something called 0. Once you hit 0, it's going to take you back onto that graph and it's going to ask you for a left bound, a right bound, and a guess. So a left bound, I'm just going to show you what that would look like really fast. Say we had this, and this is where our cursor is. It's asking me for a left bound. What that means is a value to the left of this 0. According to the x-axis. So I would just move my little cursor up here and I would put in a value here. This would be an example of a left bound on a 0. A right bound on a 0 would just be the right of that 0. And a guess would just be, well, a guess of what the 0 is. And then once you calculate that, it'll tell you the value of your 0. So once you find all of your zeros, say, for example, our zeros were 1, 2, and 3. You can just rewrite that as x minus that value. So x minus 1 times x minus 2 times x minus 3 in this case would give us our polynomial. And that's how you would factor using a TI-84. My name is Subhah Agarwal, and thank you for taking an interest in math.